What up, my YouTube family, my YouTube friends, my Nintendo family, my Nintendo friends. Today, I'm going to be bringing you Phoenix 1987 20 Nintendo Switch Indie World presentation. The Indie World presentation was today, August 18th, uh, 1 p.m. Atlantic Standard Time is when the video was live streamed across YouTube, Nintendo channels, and any other platform that Nintendo used to stream this presentation. The first game I would like to talk to you about is Hades. Hades is a 90 cartoon game that is a fast-paced action game that stars the prince of the underworld, and you're trying to leave your father to get to Mount Olympus. And as you progress throughout the game, the other gods from Mount Olympus agree to what you are doing and give you gifts of their powers and gifts of the god to see you reach Mount Olympus. The game is coming out autumn 2020. The next game I'm going to talk to you about is Hyperspace Outlaws. Hyperspace Outlaws is like a throwback to the early 90 generation when you had to use Windows 95 and dial-up internet. It is pretty much a computer-based simulator that this is what I got from it. A game that is literally old school Windows 95 and what Windows 95 was about in the internet back at that time, where you pretty much customized your game to the style of Windows 95. It is a cool throwback to the generation I grew up in when I lived in the 90s. The next one is Spitfire. That is another 90s inspired cartoon style, which is a 2D side scroller action adventure game. You're going to have to try this one out yourself. So head to the eShop right now, and I mean right now, and get yourself a copy of this game. I can't explain this game in words. You're just going to have to trust me. Hit that eShop, download this game, and you're going to start having fun immediately. Garden Stories. Garden Stories seems like a very interesting game. It seems like a similar game to Legend of Zelda. You play as a grape, and you're trying to rebuild your town, but at the same time defend off the rotten fruit that wants to conquer your town. Not very much about it besides, unless you played Legend of Zelda and Link to the Past and got that type of feel, you know what I'm talking about when I say that. But this game seems unique and interesting from all point of views. Trust me, I'm gonna wait for this game to come out in 2021 because it's piqued my interest, and I want to copy that game down on my Nintendo Switch so I can have hours of fun. The next game is actually going to be two games, Nordik and Nordik Below Zero. Nordik is basically an underwater explorer game where you're exploring the deep caverns of the ocean. And at the same time, you're trying to put together a puzzle of a shipwreck. And you will encounter many different sea creatures throughout this game. So some sea creatures are good and will help you. Some sea creatures are bad and are going to hurt you. So you got to play cautiously and make sure you're able to solve the puzzles that they place in this game to find what happened to this shipwreck. And this Below Zero is literally you're exploring the Antarctica and seeing what's out there in Arctic cold temperatures that take you to different parts of the Antarctica where you and I couldn't get to unless we were scientists and we went down there on an exploratory adventure ourselves. So both of these games are hitting the Nintendo Switch 2021. Make sure that you check out these games when they get released. You won't be disappointed. This game is a clay style game, and I would try to pronounce that title, but unfortunately I can't read that title. But this is a clay style game with adventure that takes where the adventure takes you to a place where you play as a young man watching over his younger brother, and his younger brother is very keen on what type of game you're building. You let your younger brother play the levels as you design the levels yourself. So it's a very interactive between two characters that show love and compassion for each other. You can grab this game right now off the eShop today. Raja the Ancient Epic. This game is a unique single player game. It's an RPG style game but dressed in India culture. It takes you back a few hundred years ago to let you learn and let you explore India culture. This game seems very unique from a historic point of view. So if you want to educate yourself but in a fun way, and you want to learn about India and the many centuries that India has progressed over the, like I said, many centuries, get this game. You'll enjoy the culture that this game gives you and a better insight of what India and their culture is really about. This game is available now. Download it from the eShop now and you'll enjoy it. Bears and Breakfast. It seems like a very unique tale. You play as a bear that is the manager of a bed and breakfast. As you please your guests that are coming there and making sure that you're not overloaded, you have to deal with the dangers of the wildlife outside. Again, you are a bear that is a manager at a bed and breakfast for humans. So this is a very unique kind of style, unique storytelling, and just unique fun all around. Can you progress through the game by pleasing your guests, but also protecting them from the dangers of the wildlife? It is coming to the Nintendo Switch 2021. A Short Hike. This game is a very unique style game. To me, the graphics seem like a mix between Legend of Zelda Wind Waker and Animal Crossing all combined into one, but it's a leisure playing game. You take your time. There's not really a big objective in this game. There's many side quests, many missions to do, but you do it at your own pace. You adventure and explore at your own pace, and you just enjoy the scenery and graphics of the game and the unique, beautiful music that goes along with this game. It's something you can sit back and put many hours into. And if you like those type of games, head over to the eShop right now, and you can download this game right now. Card Shark. Okay, Card Shark. Seems like a very interesting old school Western poker style game, where the better you cheat in this game, the better you get, the higher up on the tables you get. But if you get caught cheating, then it's game over for you, and you have to start the game from the beginning. So, how good are your skills? How amazing are you able to cheat in cards and beat your opponents out? All depends on the player. So, this game is coming out 2021 for the Nintendo Switch. Touchlight 3. To me, when I watched this trailer today, it seemed very similar to a Diablo-based style game, where you pick one of your characters, you raise your character up, and like I said, it's a role-playing game. But at the same time, you can also build your own base. You play online with other people. But when you build your base, you're able to show off your base to the other players that are on there, boast about your base, make sure your base is strong enough, and hopefully they don't attack you as you're raising your kingdom. It's coming out this fall. So if you like Diablo style games, this game is a game for you. Manifold Garden. Manifold Garden is a really neat 4D puzzle style game where everything, every level that you play challenge your uniqueness and ability to solve puzzles. Every level gets harder and harder as you progress through the storyline. But remember, I said it's a 4D game. So what's up is down, what's down is up, what's left is right, and what's right is left. What way you can solve your game, that's up to you. Now, if those are the type of games that you like, you can grab this game today and challenge yourself. Challenge your loved ones to see who is the stronger puzzle solving person in your family. Challenge your kids. It's gonna test your mind and it's gonna make the blood flow. So, like I said, hop onto your eShop right now, download this game. If you're that type of person that enjoys puzzle solving games, this is the game for you. Evergate. Evergate is a unique platformer. It's a 2D style game. And it takes place in the afterlife. The point of the game is to get from each level, you get from one end to the other without trying, but you're trying to take a person that just entered the afterlife to their happy memories. And as you get people to your happy memories, you progress through the story mode. Now, the story is a challenging puzzle type story where there are lots of bad guys, but lots of challenges in between the start and finish of each person in memory. So it's an interesting type of game. So if you like those type of games, hit the eShop right now. It's available right now. And I want to shout out to Quick Memories mentions here. I apologize for that. Quick mention. These are a list of games that came at the end of the Indie World Showcase that Nintendo did today. So we got Haven, Going Under, the Red Lantern, Unrailed, Snuggled, Inmost, She Dreams Elsewhere, Rhinestone, Goner 2, and Untitled Goose Game Co-op mode. These are all games I'm looking forward to see more about, to discover, play more about. But at the same time, I'm getting a really good feeling from this Nintendo Direct that they did, because we got the partnership out of the way, we got the indies out of the way. We're gonna have soon the Nintendo Mainline Direct. We got everything else away. We got nothing else but the Nintendo Mainline Direct. So this is good. This is great. So again, I'm very excited about all these games that Nintendo showed today by their indie partners. And you guys should go on for yourself, check out these games, download them, play them, enjoy them, and have fun. It's the point, is to have fun with your loved ones, with your kids, with your family members, with your friends, and enjoy. But right now, I'm out, and I'll keep you guys up to date with more videos later on. And I hope you guys enjoy your night. Love from all. See you guys all later. Phoenix 1987-20. Peace.